So Josh Scheinblum went out and said, how the heck are we going to deal with all this hot weather? So what did you find out, my friend?
Well, Sam, it was a question that cities across Connecticut were asking themselves, in fact. And at least over in Bridgeport, what they did is open up cooling centers.
It's a hot day.
You know it's a scorcher when you see people crammed together closer than sprinkles on an ice cream cone at the local frozen treat shop. But at Carvel in Milford, waiting in a long line was a cheap price to pay when temperatures were in the 90s.
It was hot, so we came out here.
It's what brought Zara Seeloff here from West Haven. Eating a cold dessert, she says, is the perfect way to make the most of a day where the heat makes outdoor activities limited.
We've been in air conditioning quite a bit, but you can only be inside so much on a day like this. So it's a little cooler now.
And depending on where in the state you went, people, it seemed, were trying whatever they could to cool down.
Just riding through the heat, enjoying myself on this day.
Jason Novak of Bridgeport was so desperate for a breeze, he hopped on board his bicycle. Understandable when you consider he describes the weather as
hell, excuse my language.
A feeling officials with the city of Bridgeport understand.
Probably on my way back, I'm going to come back to the bus terminal, sit in here for about good 10-15 minutes, cool myself down, because there ain't no AC where I'm going, so I got to come back here and cool down one way or the other.
Which is why they opened up several cooling centers. The transit station, as it turns out, was one of the sites designated to help people beat the heat.
It's fresh, cool.
Better here, outside not too good, no good.
For those who sell hot drinks, business was slow.
I don't know why people get hot coffees. We sold about 7 today, more than we should have.
However, if they're anything like those who were working at the cooling center, you won't hear them complaining about the lack of customers when the mercury rises.
Barry, I get to sit down finally. My legs hurt.
Where they're not sitting is back in Milford. And with 3 more hot days ahead in the forecast, they likely won't be anytime soon.
Probably more ice cream.
Now, with more hot days in the forecast, we've got your back with some ways that you can stay cool. First, make sure that you drink water frequently. Avoid drinking large amounts of caffeine and alcohol. That can actually dehydrate you. Wear lightweight, loose-fitting clothing. Fans, believe it or not, will not prevent heat-related illnesses, so keep that in mind. Head towards the air conditioning and never leave children, seniors, or pets inside a closed vehicle. Also, remember to monitor your kids and pets if they play outside in the heat. Again, dehydration could be a big concern. Now, other areas that opened up cooling centers include South Windsor and Hartford. For now, we're in News 8 control. Josh Scheinblum, News 8.